and welcome to a new vlog. It's been so long since I feel like I've said that. We've definitely had a decent break from like filming anything because obviously I've had the weddings, plural, and our honeymoon, and that like has consumed so much time and consumed so much of the vlog in the last year. And I've kind of just been catching up with actually editing all that content and posting it. So I really hope that if you've been following the wedding series, you've enjoyed watching the final result, the wedding vlogs and our honeymoon vlog as well. And yeah, it's over. I can't believe it's over. It all feels like honestly a distant memory. It's November now, start of November. It's actually bonfire night. And yeah, the wedding was like July, August, our honeymoon was September. And yeah, it was amazing, but it just feels so long ago. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed watching those vlogs. If you have, please do leave me comments and let me know what you think after like all the build up. I'd love to hear people's thoughts on my dress and the venue and just like everything. But yeah, it was all amazing. And now, yeah, it's just back to normal life, back to work. I'm really busy at work, preparing for Christmas. So I've kind of been sitting thinking like, what am I going to vlog about now that all the wedding stuff's over? And obviously my vlog started off as a motherhood vlog. It kind of mutated into the wedding. That pretty much took over, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, now I guess it's just kind of going to be what's going on in our lives. Yeah, so obviously I've been straight on with the next project, which is the house renovations. So we started bits and pieces over the last couple of years since we moved in, but we kind of didn't want to spend any money that was not to do with the wedding because we obviously had to pay for the wedding. So it's been kind of, we've been scraping by. Johnny's been doing loads of DIY. So as soon as the wedding was over, I was kind of like, right, let's get on with like doing all of our vision for the house and getting it all sorted. So Johnny's been working really hard and I'm gonna show you some bits of that in this vlog. But yeah, as I said, it's the 5th of November, so it's bonfire night. It's actually my least favourite day of the year. I absolutely hate bonfire night. I hate fireworks. Yeah, I'm just a very risk averse person. So for me, any day where people are allowed to just use explosives terrifies me. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of bonfire night. But first, this morning, we've actually been for our first school visit for Luca because can you believe that we need to start applying for school for him? He'll be starting in September and yeah, the applications are open now for school, which is just crazy to me. I cannot believe, like I started this vlog when Luca was a baby, like newborn, and now we're applying to school. Like that's just mental to me. On the subject of Luca, because as I said, the vlog's kind of been taken over by wedding stuff for the last year, but he's been doing so well. He's so funny, he's amazing, he just amazes us every day with the stuff that he comes out with. He is so clever, and like he literally used the word unfortunately to me the other day and I was like, excuse me, you're 3 years old and you're saying, oh, unfortunately. And he used it in context, like flawless. So yeah, he's such a cheeky little bundle of fun, and yeah, he's our little best friend and he's doing so well. So yeah, we went to look around schools and the one we went to today was my first choice, I think, school. We basically live between two schools. And we're pretty like an almost identical distance between the two. We're 0.1 mile closer to one than the other. The one we went to today, just from like their whole vibe, I'd had a look at their website, and even through communicating with the school office, like they were really friendly versus the other school which we're close to, which I've really not found it a good experience. I'm emailing with their school office, so it's just not the best start, I guess, to think like that's who you'll be communicating with for the 5 years that your child's at that school. So we went there, it went really well. It was very emotional for me. I feel like I'm not ready for my baby to go to school, but on the other hand I feel so excited for him because it just looked amazing. Like Luca really, he just naturally loves to learn, and he's like really enjoying preschool at nursery. And we went into the reception class and it was basically just like a big nursery, exactly the same, but with so much going on, so much more than he has at nursery. I mean, the playground was insane. Like, they had a road painted for all of them with their bikes. They had like this huge mud kitchen, a water wall, forest school, like honestly, just so much stuff. And it's actually next door to a nature reserve, which is amazing. And they said they do trips there. And it's a new build school as well. So, yeah, we live on like a new build estate, and this school has been purpose built on this estate. And it's been like the premises was taken over by an existing school who were not on the estate at the time they've moved in. So it's like an established school, but in a brand new premises. And the head teacher was really lovely, and yeah, it just had a great feel. The reception class had guinea pigs. Like, we went in there and the kids were sat around the guinea pigs, and it was just so lovely. So I'm really, really excited for Luca. I'm trying not to get my heart set on this particular school, but I already do, to be honest. And she said the catchment area for last year, well, it wasn't like a catchment, but it was like how far they went, I guess, depends on how many places are applied for, and then they see how far out they can go, I guess. And she said it was 0.6 of a mile last year, and I've looked on the Finder. On Google Maps it says we're 0.6, and on the school official like website for like the government where it shows you the distance of school, it says we're 0.5. So I'm hoping they go off that one, the school one, in which case we're definitely within the zone that got in last year. She also said that at the moment they take 2 cohorts of 30, but they actually have space to take another cohort of 30. So there's the potential, they don't know yet, that they'll increase to 3 classes, which would obviously increase our chances of getting in there. So I definitely think they're going to be our first choice, but we're going to visit the other school that we're close to in a couple of weeks. It's actually quite tricky for us because we really rely on my dad for help, and especially thinking of school. Obviously Luca's going to be finishing much earlier, and we don't probably want to put him into wraparound care 5 days a week, but my dad doesn't drive, so he can walk to where we live, we're in walking distance, and that's the same of the 2 schools that we're looking at on our estate. But I think for our third choice school, we're actually going to have to be dictated by the distance that my dad can go to. So I think we're actually going to have to apply to the school where he lives, rather than maybe, I don't know, another one that we could drive to. But yeah, I just like his support's really vital in terms of childcare. So I think that's kind of going to dictate our third and potentially fourth choice. Although I really hope, obviously, we don't get into our fourth choice. You have to choose one. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at in life. I'm just on my lunch break at the moment, so I thought I'd film this little intro and this start. Sorry, I had my flu jab yesterday, so my arm's a little bit sore, which is why I'm just sat rubbing my arm. Yeah, so I had my flu jab yesterday. I'm all good with that. So as I said, it's bonfire night. We are not going to any planned like fireworks displays, but we seem to live on a street where someone does like a little display, which we didn't know about. We basically live in like a close, and it has the typical green in the middle of it, and apparently it's a yearly thing that fireworks displays are done on the green. So I think we might have a little wander there if it's happening again this year. I don't know how to find out if it is, but it seemed to be a regular thing that someone who lives here does. I just spotted like the fireworks going off last year, and I was like, what's going on? And then saw my next door neighbours coming back, and they were like, oh yeah, they do it on the green. So if we go to anything, it'll be that. It's like I can run home if I get scared. If I see unsupervised explosives, I'll be running home. But yeah, I might just wander over to that with Luca, to be honest. Luca's not been the biggest fan of fireworks anyway. He finds them too loud. He's quite sensitive with stuff like that. Like, he doesn't like anything loud. He doesn't like hand dryers or like the hair dryer, or even just like music too loud and stuff. He doesn't like it. So there were some fireworks going off last night, and he was like, shut the door, it's too loud. So we do have some ear defenders for him, which I'll take if we go over there. But yeah, other than that, I'm just at work at the moment. I am waiting on a couple of deliveries. It would not be a daily vlog if I didn't have deliveries coming. So I'll show you those when they come, because they're quite exciting. And I'm also going to be baking some biscuits to take into work tomorrow, because we had a whole cookie debate last week about the new Marks and Spencer's cookies, and I didn't think they were great, and I was like, I'm going to make my ones because they're kind of famous. So yeah, that's kind of the rough plan for today. I feel like I've just warbled on, but I'm now going to quickly show you like the house as it is now, and then hopefully I can show you an update, and there's like been a lot of progress later on when Johnny's done all of his painting. Project repaint the stairs today. So I've decided that looking across there, it's just all too white. So we were going to paint the panelling and have a white wall, but we're switching it. So the panelling is going to be like a creamy white, and then the wall is going to be this minky colour. So this is Johnny's project today. Very excited to see how it turns out. Okay, I've got my parcels. Please excuse the unaesthetic background. We've got suitcase still in the background, and yeah, this isn't a vlogging bedroom. But I want to show you my parcels. So I've actually had a little bit of a lull in shopping after the wedding, and now it's ramped back up again with like Christmas obviously coming and the house bits, but actually this is for neither of those things. Basically the algorithms of adverts worked on me, and I got an advert for something that I've been like really wanting but wasn't going to buy, because I've basically kept seeing everyone has like these initial necklaces where they have like their kids' initials on, and they seem really popular at the moment, and like lots of different brands make them, but I didn't really want to invest in one yet, knowing that we want more children. So kind of like when I'm done I'll get all of their initials, but I didn't want to get one with an L on and then have to update it if we have another child. So I got advertised this one, and it's just from Accessorize, and it's the exact same style, but it was only £16 as opposed to getting like, you know, the proper gold. I'd want to get like a really good quality one. So I ordered this one in the meantime so that I could like wear it and have that look, but it's like an interim necklace, and then when we're finished having kids, I'll invest in like a really nice one, or by that point I might not want it anymore. I might be onto a different style of trend, but yeah, I just really wanted to wear this, but I couldn't justify, as I say, spending like a lot of money on a proper gold necklace. Oh, this is really nice. So it's kind of the style where it's more like, not a choker, but it hangs more like, it's not a pendant basically. So I mean, I'm not wearing the right top for this, but it's got a little L on it which will hang really nicely. As I say, £16, you can't go wrong, can you? It's got the little gold L there. I really love that. That's going to be my staple everyday necklace now, I think. I'll try it on and show you it after I've opened my other parcel. That's really cute. I'm really happy with that. So my other parcel is from Office, and basically I was never a trainer girl. Like, I wore heels all the time. Basically up until like lockdown and then having a baby, I would wear heels to work. I'd wear them like just anywhere basically. But now I'm definitely all about comfort, and I've really got into wearing trainers just over this past like summer really. And so I got myself some for like the summer period, but they're not really winter trainers, they're like mesh, so rain doesn't do well with them. So I thought I needed some winter trainers. So I went on Office and ordered myself a couple of pairs. So I basically ordered a couple of pairs because I wanted like a dark pair, like a black pair that would just go with anything, and then I also wanted like a bright coloured pair as well. And I went for some red gazelles, because if I'm going to wear a colour, it's probably going to be more often than not a shade of red. Like, I'm not really a pink person, I'm not really like a blue person, so I thought red is a colour. I mean, I'm wearing like a shade of red right now. It's definitely the colour that I'd most often wear if I'm going to wear like a bright colour. so I got these gazelles, which to be honest I like still know nothing about trainers in terms of like trends and stuff. I know that like there's huge amounts of trainer trends, but I just went for some what looked to me like classic trainers. And I've heard of Adidas gazelles. I haven't heard of a lot of different trainers, to be honest. But I thought these looked really nice. They're actually like, I don't know, they're like, I wasn't expecting them to be so textured. Like, I knew they'd be suede-y, but they're like, they almost look furry, if you know what I mean. So they're quite cute. And then the second pair, I can't even remember exactly what I got. I know they're black. Oh yeah, they are specials, I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically just some black Adidas trainers as well. So they're my winter trainers. If I'm going bright, I'll be wearing these. If I'm going everyday casual, I'll be wearing these. So that was an exciting little haul. I'm going to try these on and see if they fit. I mean, they should, because I'm always the same size in shoes. And I'll try the necklace on and show you that. Okay, I've got my trainers on. I have put one of each on each foot because I'm lazy and that was the quickest and easiest way to try them on. But I'm happy with them. They're trainers, they're comfortable. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about trainers, I guess. Sorry, I feel like I'm being a terrible vlogger right now. But I don't really know what to say about trainers apart from I've bought them and they're comfortable and I like them. Right, I've popped the necklace on and this is something that I can be a bit more excited about. So can you see it's just got like a little L lying there, and I just think it's really simple, it's subtle, but it's just really cute. So I'm really happy with that for £16, considering, as I say, like I keep seeing them advertised, but obviously really expensive if you're getting like solid gold, which I will get one day I'm sure, but this is the perfect little placeholder for now. Okay, so I've finished work and I've had a little look, and it definitely looks like the firework thing is happening on the green. They've got like stuff out already to show where you should like stand to be safe. They've put like yellow tape out and stuff. So I just phoned my dad to ask if he wanted to come up. He didn't even know it was bonfire night, typical. So he is going to come up and we'll all have a wander around there. I've also just realised typically that I don't have all the ingredients I need for my cookies. I forgot to get like baking butter yesterday when we went and did our big shop. So my plan is to go get the butter, go and pick up my dad, go and pick up Luca, and then make my cookies at some point around going to see the fireworks. Johnny's still painting, so I'll pick you up either when I'm ready to show you the reveal of the staircase, or I guess later on when I've got my dad and Luca and we're at fireworks or something. I'm not too sure. Just gonna kind of play this evening out by ear, I think. Okay, a little update. So Johnny's finished painting for the day. He's made amazing progress. I'm so happy with it. And I just love the colour so much. It really like warms up the room, and the paneling, it's just really lovely. It kind of reminds me of our wedding venue, Woodhill, because that was all paneling, and maybe it's just like my heart belongs there. But I'm going to show you now. Obviously it's not finished, we still need to put another coat of paint on, we still need to do all the edging and stuff, but you can get a really good idea of what it's going to look like, and it's so nice. So here it is, grand reveal. Oh, it just looks so nice. I love the paneling, and then this colour is such a warm colour, like it's mink, I think I said that earlier, but it's got a pinky tint to it, which I really like. I don't mind at all. And then we've got our wedding photos up, which I feel like I've been waiting 2 years for this. This one slipped for some reason. I have to open that one up. But yeah, got all our wedding pictures. I love this one of me and Luca walking down the aisle. The glare's quite bad on this, but it's just so nice to have all of these on view. And then I'm going to be putting some big artwork there. And then we've got the hallway as well. Obviously, excuse the mess because we're still in the middle of this, but I just love it so much. We are also going to be getting new carpets. I want to do like the runners down the middle of the stairs, that kind of look. We're going to be getting new lights. I'm going to be getting the long ceiling lights, like the sort of like 3 spotlights. I'm going to get 2 sets of those in black to go with like the black accents. And then yeah, this is it. We're going to repaint the stairs as well because we didn't do a very good job the first time. I just really love this colour. I just think it's so nice, and I was worried with it coming around to here that, I don't know, it might clash. Obviously our other walls are like this grey colour, so I was a bit worried it would clash, but I think it's like 2 different zones, and when you look over here it's just so warm. I couldn't be happier with it, honestly. Yeah, I really love it. I'm so happy with it, and we've already been in this house 2 years, which is crazy. We took a 5-year fixed mortgage, so we'll be here at least another 3, but to be honest, the way like just the world is financially, I think we need to be realistic that we could well be here for a few more years after that. You know, we can, it's a 3 good sized bedrooms, like we've got 3 double bedrooms. My grandparents had 4 kids in a 3-bedroom house with like a tiny box room as one of the bedrooms. So, you know, when we say like, oh, you need more space, you don't need more space. We've just got used to having a lot of space, and I think realistically, like, we can live in this house for a good amount of time. I love the house, I love the location, it's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I really want to make this house a home and not hold back from doing all of this stuff just because we might move, because it might be another 5-6 years before we move. So we want it to be like a home, and it's Luca's home, and I really want it to have that homely feel. So just a little update on the day. Johnny, Luca and my dad have gone out for a little walk to spot fireworks. The display in our street, we found out, starts at 7:15, which obviously is a little bit late. Luca normally goes to bed at 7:30 now, but we are very much the kind of family who are very flexible, and on days like this, days like Halloween, Christmas, like family parties, to be honest, whatever it is, we aren't rigid with that. And thankfully, you know, I know every child is different, but Luca doesn't seem to be affected. If he goes to bed late, he still sleeps a really good amount of time. He usually sleeps in, so he usually makes the sleep up, and it doesn't disrupt his routine at all. So yeah, we just kind of like to try and make memories and not be restricted, but I appreciate that doesn't work for everyone. So while they're out on their little walkabout, it's now 6:30, so we've got 45 minutes. I've just started making my cookies. I'm going to finish off making my cookies, and then I'll be all ready for us to go and see the fireworks. Cookie update. I have got my cookie dough, and I'm now just going to add chocolate chunks and Smarties, and these are honestly just like the nicest cookies. They're my mum's recipe, and she used to make them for me. Like, I used to take them into school for like school buffets and stuff, and they became like famous. Everyone used to ask about them and rave about them. So it's a special recipe to me, and I'm now going to make the magic happen. 1, 2, 3.
No.
I finished my appetizer. Let's try out this salmon teriyaki bowl from Kika Sushi. So what we're looking at...
We're going to see the fireworks.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me eat one.
Have you seen my...
Do you want some pasta?
Pasta on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, another dry night.
You excited?
No, move.
No more?
Down to the slightly now.
No, that's just lots of sparkles.
The speckles are...
Hello.
Very nice then.
What a good view.
Where's Nana?
Wow.
No.
Look at them, they're
Nana,
massive.
look at them.
Yeah,
The
you-
muffles.
So it's better from here. It's not as noisy.
yeah, you can see proper from here, isn't it?
Look at all them.
Well, yeah.
What a good view.
Definitely it's better view here than there.
So as suspected, Luca wasn't a fan of the fireworks up close. They were very loud, to be fair. So we came back here, but we actually had a great view from his bedroom window. So as you'll have seen, we could see all the fireworks from there, and it was like not overwhelmingly loud. So that was perfect. We've just got Luca to sleep. It's 8:30. Johnny's downstairs making tea. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shattered. Like today has been a really full-on intense day. I don't know how much of that I've captured on the vlog, but obviously first thing this morning we went to view the school, and then it's just felt non-stop since then. But yeah, gonna relax for a couple of hours, I think. I mean, I say that, never relax, fellow mums will. Know what I'm talking about, literally. Like I have 3 people whose messages I need to reply to, and I need to get stuff ready for tomorrow. I'm in the office tomorrow, but anyways, I'm gonna wait for tea to be ready, eat tea and try and relax. I really hope this has been a fun little follow along for our first sort of daily vlog, first one like this in ages. I do have lots of things I'd like to film over the next few weeks. Definitely some Christmas content. I've got all Christmas presents behind me. Believe it or not, I've actually already finished Luca's Christmas shopping. And spoiler alert, I kind of have gone to town on like wooden toys. Aldi wooden toy sale set me off, and then yeah, I've kind of really gone to town with all that stuff, but I'm really excited about it. So I'm definitely going to do a vlog around all the stuff I've got Luca for Christmas. I'm also going to do, I think, a little haul because I've got a new Christmas tree and getting all new decorations and stuff, because that's all the stuff that we haven't done for the past few years with the wedding. We kind of put everything else to one side, so it's really exciting. So definitely a couple of Christmas vlogs coming up. I've also got like more like wedding follow-up content. I really want to do an everything that went wrong video, because believe me, things did go wrong. They always tell you, oh, you know, something will go wrong at your wedding, and I was like, nope, but it's always the things that you just cannot in a million years anticipate happening that happens, and we definitely had more than one of those. So I'm definitely going to do one of those videos. So if you've been like following the wedding content and you've still got your wedding coming up, maybe that might be a useful one for you. But yeah, that's one for another day. I'm gonna finish the vlog there now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got to this end, I hope that it's not been too chaotic and it's been an enjoyable watch, but I'll see you really soon, hopefully, for the next one. Bye.